Hey, Crazy Will here today. Today we'll be talking about Swann's Spotlight security camera. Stay tuned, I'm going to tell you all about it. Hey, Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to take a look at Swann's outdoor spotlight security camera. Now, if you're a follower of my channel, you know I have reviewed several security cameras by Swann, and they were all given to me, and this one was given to me as well. Some of them really worked out really well for me, and I've used them in my everyday routine of securing my home, or keeping an eye on the home, or watching the dog, several things. So this is another freebie, and if you've seen my videos before, I am not gentle. I tell you like it is. So let's go and review this one. Now we're looking at a Swann Spotlight camera. So basically we're looking at is a motion light with a camera built into it. Now this still has night vision, which is a huge plus on Swann's part, because usually these companies, what they'll do is they'll put a light on it and they'll make the light and they put no night vision. This actually has night vision and a light, and the transition is actually really fast. I'm going to show you a shot of that right here. Now, my favorite key feature of the Swann cameras and why I keep reviewing them is the heat motion detection. So basically, it's not going to pick up branches, rain, all that other garbage that sets off security cameras. It only looks for heat signatures. So basically, humans, animals, cars, anything that's going to really heat up and show, it'll pick up and then send you an alert, take about a 30-second recording. Now, this also has two-way talk, so you could speak back and forth to someone, which me personally didn't have very much luck with. This also has full 1080p HD video, and I'll show you that right here. It has a 110-degree viewing angle, so you get a really nice wide angle of a view of wherever you put this. This is probably perfect for entryways, I would say. Now, the price of this camera, $149.99. So 149 bucks, you get a light with motion detection, heat motion detection. You're not getting those false alerts. Nice little bundle. Now, I wasn't planning on setting this part of my setup, but I hooked it up on my shed just for the mere fact that I don't have any light. It's really dark where I have my shed. It's about 100 feet away from my office. So I was like, you know, it'd be nice to have a spotlight there. Although the spotlight leaves something to be desired, let's take a look at it. Drilled a hole through the siding, a 1-inch diameter to fit all those wires through, and then I caulked around it and ran it over to the plug. They give you plenty of cord. I believe it's about 65 feet. If I'm wrong, I will put it down below as usual. All right, so you guys seen the camera. Let's go take a look at the app. I'll show you what that looks like. So it's not the Safe by Swann app anymore. You can't add this camera to it. It's actually Swann Security. I don't know why they changed the app. It actually frustrated me very bit and made this process a whole lot longer for me. And I'm letting this go in real time so you guys can actually see how long it takes. Now, the resolution that you're seeing is not very good, and you have an option to make it full screen, which I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to turn the phone. It's on high quality now, but that's not high quality. If it's just not, it'll catch up. It takes a little time, but that's the live view. That's what you get right away. And I want to show you, once you go into full screen mode, you can take a picture right there. You can hit the record button. You can turn on the light, turn it off. You can use the mic, which isn't very good, or you could sound the alarm. So you got those 5 options right there. So we'll get out of the live view, I guess home screen if you will, the live view. So at the bottom here you got notifications. It gives you all the notifications. You can click on them and it'll actually go to that time and start playing it, as you can see, or you can go to playback. And I like the way they have this. I'm really impressed with the app as far as this. I love how it puts it within the hour, and you can look back, and then you can go back in days up at the top here, and you could see all the different times that stuff happened, and you can load it right from there and actually play it. See, and it has nice playback. Your recordings are usually anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then it stops and then starts recording again. So it breaks them up. It is continuous, but it breaks them up into individual minutes. You can go to device settings, all the basic stuff, the time zone, what router it took to, what the signal strength of the Wi-Fi is, and you can adjust all the settings. There's camera settings. You can set it for outdoor, how many megahertz, you can mirror it, you can flip it, speaker volume, microphone volume, motion detection. In here, motion detection, you can actually change it. I have it on medium. You can make it far, maximum. It'll tell you right there that, you know, if you leave it at medium, you won't get that many false alerts, which you really don't get that many false alerts with this system compared to other systems. Person detection, I made that medium as well. That's the heat detection. So it does have regular detection, regular motion detection, and then it actually has person detection, which it's a cool feature, but you do get a little bit more false alerts, which I don't mind. Sound detection, not even worth mentioning. I didn't find this to work as well as it just constantly, even if I put it at like the quiet, it just constantly went off, and it was just, I don't know why they have it. I mean, it's a cool feature, but it didn't really work for me. Light, you can make the light turn on 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, or 120 seconds. I love that. Siren, again, not even worth mentioning, but that's how long you can make it. I don't even understand why they put it on here. So I'm gonna hit cancel to that. You got your storage in here. These are where they store your videos actually on the camera, so you can go back and look. Done. Check for updates. I wonder if there is an update. Nope, no update yet. They need to update that. And then technical detail and remove device. So if you click on the double lines, you have your profile, which you don't need to see, paired devices, so you can go in there, recordings, which is the same as on the other one, user manual, about, support, and sign out. It is a really easy app to use. It would be excellent if it would stop crashing. That's the only issue that I have, but I think in time they will fix it. So that was basically the app. I've been playing with this for a little over 2 weeks. I had it set up in my office originally, and now I have it set up on my shed. So it's time for pros and cons time in the little time that I had to play with it. Pros! It has night vision. I love the fact that it has night vision. A lot of these cameras will put a light on it and get rid of the night vision, so I'm really happy that it has night vision. The light going from night vision to light is incredible. I was really impressed with that. It was really fast. They really nailed that, which is not an easy task from what I've seen in other cameras. Free storage. They give you up to 7 days free storage to look back, and has a built-in storage right on the camera, and it also goes up to the cloud, so that's really nice. They're not really trying to hit you for that cloud. It works with your smart home. You can view it on your Echo Show or your Fire TV, or you can view it on your Google Home. You cannot turn it on or off, but you have the ability to view it, which is really nice. I still wish they would make the on-off part though. Cons! The app keeps crashing, and I know this is something that they'll probably fix, but I was having a lot of problems with the app. It kept crashing while I was trying to go to the camera. Trying to get it connected moves pretty slow, so I think it's something that they'll fix later on. They did do this with their original Safe Swann app, which they changed. Another one that was really frustrating to me is they used a different app. I know this doesn't sound probably like a big deal, and if you agree with me, please leave a comment down below. It's very frustrating when you buy a set of cameras and you have a set and you're using one app and it's through the same company. They decide, oh, we're gonna do another app for this camera, which made no sense to me because they have a spotlight for the Safe app. I don't know why they did this, and it actually confused the crap out of me because I went into my original Swann app and I was trying to add this camera to my collection because I didn't pay attention to the box, and spent way too much time trying to set it up, where I actually had to contact them, and they basically made me feel like an idiot, which I should have read, but you would think common sense, it would be in the same app. The light is not the strongest. It's more of an entryway, not for like a shed. It's not as strong as a spotlight, like a floodlight type of light. I think if they added 2 more lights, maybe one at the top and the bottom, it would have been a little bit better, or maybe 2 more on the sides. Just didn't do it for me. The two-way talk, not even worth mentioning. It's just like the other Swann cameras that I worked with. The two-way talk did not work. There's a high-pitched tone that goes through. So if you're looking for the two-way talk, not worth it. Listening, perfectly fine. You can hear on that camera perfectly. But when you try to talk, I don't know if it's something that they need to work out, but I don't know if they ever did work it out with the other camera setup, but the two-way talk, they just haven't gotten it. So if you're looking for that feature, I wouldn't even bother with this camera. The siren. Why they even bother to put a siren? It's not loud at all. I tried playing with the volume through the app. It just, there's no point in that siren. I don't get it. I guess it was just an added feature that they threw in there, but they didn't put a speaker that was loud enough for a siren, and maybe that's the problem with the audio. So my overall thoughts with the Swann Spotlight camera. It's not a bad camera. The video is really great. You get really good high definition, 1080p, so it's not the highest resolution you can get, so it's really good as far as that. I set it up, I'm using it quite a bit. It's nice, it picks up my neighbor's dog a lot of the time. I still wish they would make an on-off switch for disarm and arm. They did that with the older generation of cameras that I've reviewed on my channel, and you can see that list right here. I have a playlist. They did that where they put it where it was your home, but then it stops all recording altogether, and I don't care for that. This one with a new app doesn't have that feature. You can either enable notifications or disable notifications, and you got to go through the app to do it. There's not a simple button to do it. So that's the one thing that I really get frustrated with a lot of these camera systems. And this isn't just Swann that I'm talking about. There's a lot of companies that are making cameras and they're just not making it to where you can disable the notifications quick. It does have the smart features, which I like, but they got to put that on off in there. I don't know why these companies, again, it's not just Swann, it's a bunch of them, make it so I could tell Alexa to turn the damn thing off. I don't understand why it's such an issue. I mean, to me, this is a 3 out of 5, guys. So that's my rating on it. I give it a 3 out of 5. It's not a bad camera. It's not a great camera. It's like middle of the road. If you can get this on a good deal, I would definitely grab one for an entryway, maybe at the front door, or I wouldn't use it for over a garage, maybe at a garage door, but definitely an entryway type of camera. That's it for me, guys. If this helped you in any way, please like and subscribe and try and ring that bell if you want to get more notifications of when my videos come out. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys! I'm a swan. I'm a swan. I'm a swan. It's over. That's it, guys. I mean, there's other videos up there. Or if you want to do me a huge favor, click the like button, or subscribe button's even better.